What's good, YouTube? R&R Motorsports back with you guys with another one. And we just did the clear tail on the C63. So that was the last video you guys saw. Right now, we have some more carbon to add to the car. We have a F1 style LED diffuser and the RW carbon trunk lip. So I think this is the cleanest trunk lip on the market for the W205, but let me show you guys what we got. So this is the LED diffuser. What I like about it is it doesn't show like red like a lot of the other W205 LED diffusers. It's literally just a bunch of clear dots. I think that looks fucking sick. And then right next to it we have the RW carbon spoiler. So shout out to RW. Sick on this piece. And damn, clears with all this. Snapping today. So for the diffuser, it looks like there's two bolts at the bottom, and then the rest of it just looks like it might be clips. So angle grinder demon today. So one thing with the diffuser is it doesn't have the holes for the parking sensors, which I don't care about because the parking sensors, the car is supposed to have parking sensors in the front, but when they replaced the bumper, they put a bumper without it, so that harness isn't even plugged in. So the rear is getting a parking sensor delete because the diffuser has no holes for the parking sensor. So yeah, fuck that. So we're gonna put the diffuser on first, get it nice and flush, and then see how we're gonna run the wire into the cabin from the trunk. So it should just clip into the top clips, and then it'll be like two screws down there at the bottom. But you know, carbon fiber is always a little finicky, so you gotta give it some love. For the tow hook cover, you're gonna have to remove the little piece that goes onto it, just because look, the space is gonna be a lot more smaller with the actual carbon piece. So, but it looks like once you remove that thing, it'll literally fit perfectly. So yeah, that's just a little tip for you guys doing this at home. And we'll do a little test fit right now. Angle grinder might have to come out again. But nah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. It might have to sit behind the carbon. That's probably the only thing that I'm thinking. Pull this off. Well, it's a good thing that I asked questions, because then we would have forgot that shit. But God forbid my shit has to get towed. This motherfucker getting pulled from the front. So yeah, let's see what it do right now. Oh yeah, perfect. So look, it sits right here, and then the clip is right there. So the diffuser will sit on top of it. So it's a good thing that I asked about it, because if he installed the diffuser and then he had to take it all the way off to put the clip on, he would have hated me. So I'm sure he hates me already, but. So not gonna lie to you guys, the diffuser is giving us a little bit of a hard time. But luckily we have the angle grinder that's gonna, you know, make this easy for us. So we're probably gonna have to delete the end clips, the clips all the way in the end. Let me show you guys right now. Probably gonna have to delete these two, and then show me which one's on top again, Wayne?
These in the middle.
And then delete the middle ones because it doesn't want to sit. But the side ones sit flush, and there's two bolts at the bottom. So if anything, we'll throw some 3M tape on that motherfucker. Screw it at the bottom, clip in the sides, and then pray this shit don't fly off on 95. So we're basically gonna repeat that for the other 4 clips or some shit in the middle, and then these end ones right here because the bumper doesn't have those holes. So the angle grinder is 2 for 2 today because well, 3 for 3, yeah, because it did it on both sides. But yeah, now the fitment is money. We're just gonna self-tapper the sides, cleaned up that fitment a little bit, and then right here it was rivets, so we had to angle grind those out too. But we're gonna self-tap that and then probably self-tap this side right here so it like sits cleaner. But yeah, this shit looks money now. So for those of you guys with the LED diffuser, if you guys remove the passenger tail light, if I get the camera in at the right angle, you can literally see where the wire goes through. And then once you pull the wire through, I'll show you guys exactly how to wire it because I haven't seen anybody do that on YouTube yet. So yeah, I got y'all. So shout out to Apple because they're helping us with this install. We literally used the iPhone cable. We're gonna tie or tape the wire from the diffuser right there. Then just pull this up. Should be good to go. iPhone cable method worked. The wires are through, and it's these are the wires. It's a black, a red, and a yellow. So I'm guessing red is power, black is ground, and yellow is for like the brake light.
Well, what you can do, okay, now and then turn it off. Do you want it to flash when you hit the brake?
Yeah. Like ideally, I want it to be on like all the time, and then when I hit the brakes, it'll flash.
I'll make it like that.
That's like the best like case scenario if it can.
Do it. Do anything.
Yo, if y'all didn't know, he's an electrician too. Feel me?
So this brown and green cable right here is going to be for your brake light. Brown right here is for negative. And this blue and yellow wire right here is for your DRL.
So yeah, if y'all don't want to go through that bullshit and you're in Florida, bring your shit to GR Customs, bro. They get you right. But yeah, you heard the man. He gonna do that. I'm gonna leave the camera right here so you guys can see this shit work in real time. All right, now we're gonna test the diffuser. So I think it should come on as a DRL. Yes, it does. And you guys saw it flash right there. That's because the turn signals are brake lights. So it's working perfectly, bro. Shout out to Wayne.
Oh shit. Alright, tell me if it flashes. It should flash.
Wait, we can make it flash without you getting in. Just unlock it and turn signals.
No, but you gotta hit the brake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it works. Wait, let me record it. So yeah, that's how you guys wire up the third brake light. It'll be on as a DRL, and then when you hit the brakes, it'll flash. And it does like a little flicker while it's running, so I don't mind that. It's a less chance that I get rear-ended, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, that's how we wired it up. If you want it to work the same way, wire it like that. All right, you guys, so diffuser is installed. As you guys can see, it comes on with the taillights. And let me just show you guys the fitment real quick. But the fitment all around is literally money. Wayne did his thing with trimming out the clips, so it gave the fitment a lot more, it made the fitment a lot more flush, like above where the brake light is in the middle. And then it has 4 bolts at the bottom, so I'm never really worried about it flying off on the highway. But yeah, god damn, this shit looks like a different car with the diffuser and the tails. And now we're on to the spoiler.